I always do non-scented because I'm an essential oils girl. I don't like to.
Hey, welcome to Gamers. Today is favorite. You can't live without baby products, or else your world is going to be upside down. You'll die. I'm going to start, and this sounds.
Please do, since you are the one with the baby most recently. It's a little further away for me.
And I have to say too, is
it turns sticky here.
Okay. Oh, good. Oh, baby products. It's not very important. It's one of those like, oh, that's it. But because I'm not like a super product person too, so maybe it might be even more unique view. I love baby wipes. I love baby wipes. I think they're such a good like almost like a tool bag or utility tool bag to have in your bag. It can help sanitize or make you feel clean, makes the baby feel clean. Not just for wiping butts. I think you think of baby wipes as to wipe butts, but I use it always if we go out somewhere and we're going to eat there to wipe down the car, the baby chair and the table. And then after we're done eating, completely wipe all the gunk off our hands, baby's face, and then we can be on the ready to go so that we don't have to stop at the bathroom. Like it's like a what is it like so I love outdoor camping and I love like having a good sharp knife, so the baby wipe is like having a really good sharp knife, even though is not comparable, but it's really wonderful to have. I love to have it, and I shop at Super Target all the time. Love going there. I usually grab the Up and Up brand because it's the cheapest. I used to grab the unscented ones, but I recently tried the green, what is it, like cucumber melon. I love the smell of it. So if anything, that's kind of my baby product that I like. How about you, Rachel?
To just go off of that, I'm actually really particular about my baby wipes.
Nice.
Because I feel like specifically the Up and Up brand, which I think is kind of modeled after the Pampers brand wipes.
I didn't even know that.
Are really thin, and I almost feel like especially when I'm wiping a baby's poopy diaper butt, it is perfect sound effect, Remy. Thank you. It feels like I'm almost wiping with nothing sometimes, or I have to like double up on it or whatever, and then I feel like it's a little wasteful. So the wipes that I love are Huggies, but they're a little bit more expensive. And so this then brings me to being super bummed about Babies R Us and Toys R Us going out of business, because what I would do is on Black Friday, they would have their big, huge boxes of wipes for only $5 every Black Friday. So I would stock up with as many as I could. And even though don't have any babies anymore, we will always have wipes at our house. And so we've got multiple boxes of wipes. And at one point we had so many that I started just giving them as gifts, because I was like, oh, we've got so many, I can just start giving them away. But now that Babies R Us and Toys R Us are closing, I'm going to start hoarding them, and I'm not going to give them away anymore. Because for $5, this huge box, and they're like Huggies wipes where they're thick and they have good moisture.
I'm sorry. Is it the Up and Up? It's the stitched cloth one, but then the Huggies, is it the like the paper?
The Huggies ones are almost like
paper towel,
a really thick paper towel.
So it could rip, right?
It generally doesn't rip.
Okay.
I've maybe only had it rip one time.
Even in the crevice where you wipe?
Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like there's substance to it, where with the other ones, I feel like there's not a lot of substance.
Okay, I'm going to try it out.
So that's my tangent on wipes. When I find something that I use on a regular basis, or something that I really like, I tend to kind of research all of the options. And so after, I think, baby number 2, I started to like look at all the different kinds of wipes, and like would buy 1 pack of each kind to compare. And that's just what I found. I do the same thing with soda. I really like different sodas, and so I'm that same way with like root beer or whatever. I really am. Yes. And so, yeah, so that's my thing with wipes. Wipes are, I don't even consider them a baby item. I consider them a necessity. They're just something that everybody should have, are baby wipes.
Oh.
So we will always have baby wipes. My husband's actually in the National Guard, and he says when he gets deployed, he's like, I'm bringing lots of wipes so that I feel like I'm always clean. Like what Linda said, where you just make sure that everything gets a little extra clean, more so than with toilet paper or whatever. So, yes.
I'm gonna try my next trip. I'll try the Huggies. So, Huggies, right?
Huggies, yep.
Any
So
smell? Any
I
flavor?
always
smell?
do non-scented because I'm an essential oils girl. I don't like to. My senses are a little sensitive. My sense of smell is a little sensitive, so I unless I choose the fragrance, I don't want any extra fragrance added to anything.
Okay.
So, yeah, but so that's like I said, my deal on wipes. My kind of the things that I live without, I've got, like I said in another video, I've got a 5-year-old, so it's been 5 years or 4 years since I've had a baby. Some of the things though that we couldn't live without when we had babies was we had just a double jogging stroller that we could not have lived without, not because we did a lot of jogging, but
that's the side-by-side one, right?
The side-by-side one, yep. And it was just a baby trend jogging stroller where the wheel, you can either lock it into place or it can be loose, so it can be used for lots of different situations.
Okay.
And it was just good because we do a lot of off-road hiking, and walking through the woods and stuff like that. And although it was a little wide to go into some of the narrower paths, it was still good to be able to have that because it did better on off-roading and
really
in the woods or on dirt paths. It did better
on mulch paths.
Yes,
really?
Exactly. It did much better on mulch paths than a lot of the other strollers. So, but that was our personal preference. We still have that stroller. I don't know if I'll actually get rid of it.
Is it the one with the big tires then? With the big wheels?
It doesn't have huge tires, but it's got bigger wheels. Yeah, I mean, it's a jogging stroller. So the other thing that I came across later that I wish I would have realized.
I'm sorry. Do you know the brand of that stroller?
The one that we had was just a Baby Trend.
Baby Trend. Okay.
Baby Trend jogging stroller. Double jogging stroller. The other thing that I wish that experimenting. So the moral of my stroller thing is try out lots of strollers. Ask friends who have like a 1-year-old or who are just about to have a baby. Ask to try lots of friends' strollers before you buy a stroller. Don't just buy the cheapest thing.
Okay.
Experiment and try lots of strollers to find what's going to work best for you. Because I wish that instead of just buying the cheapest thing, I would have spent maybe a little bit more money or explored and researched a little bit more to find the stroller that really would have worked, because there are tons of options for strollers. So that would have been nice.
Okay.
The other thing is I wish instead of just buying the cheap baby carrier, I would have bought a really nice Ergo, not necessarily the Ergo brand, but an Ergo carrier that I would have worked comfortably. I have some back and neck shoulder issues.
The Ergo is the one with the belts in it, the buckles, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And a lot of them, the baby can only face towards you or different things like that. But to buy and once again, try out other friends, find friends, join a mom group where there are people who have more than one kid, people who have different ages, some other moms who've got a baby that's 6 months older than yours, so that you can try out their stuff before you actually buy it. But to find something that will work, that you can do for a long time. I loved... I ended up finding one that's not an expensive brand one, and I just found it used at a baby consignment store. And
Ergo?
it's not specifically an Ergo. Like there's the brand Ergo baby,
but it looks kind of like
but it's like that.
Yeah.
And I found a used one, and I didn't find that one until my last baby, and I wish I would have had it the whole time because it was so wonderful to be able to carry and hold my baby all the time and not end up having pain like I did with. I tried the sling, I tried a wrap, I tried the cheap baby carrier, and every single time with all those other ones, my neck and back would just end up being sore. My shoulder and neck would just end up being really sore and hurt. And so it wasn't until I found that one. And so it's I love to wear, like, I'm not a baby wearer in the sense that that's exclusive.
Yes.
But I think that it's a beautiful way to be able to get work done around the house or to do little things to be able to wear your baby. And so to be able to have a balance between the two, to find a good stroller that will work for your family and to be able to find a good carrier that will support your body are just so wonderful. So test them out, try them out, find what's going to work for you, get recommendations from friends.
Okay.
But then seriously, the only way to know for sure what's going to work for you is to test it out.
That's right. And so many moms, the moms I know, they're so eager. Like, of course you could try it.
Yeah. We all want to help each other and support each other. So, those are my test out, find the right stroller and the right carrier, baby wearer carrier for you, because those were the things that ultimately, and it wasn't until baby 3 or 4 that I discovered what the right ones were for me. So I would love for other moms to find it before the 3rd baby.
Okay. Smart. I appreciate it. And the last one, this is like, again, I know some moms who they are professionals at finding the right lotion and soap, and I just choose whatever is kind of cheapest, but also looks like it'll serve its purpose. But one thing, if I could go back, is and again, this is something unexpected, is baby utensils and dishware. Yeah, I would not, even though I love Super Target or Target, I went to IKEA. Yeah, and they have really good baby dishware. Yeah, because
dishware is awesome.
Because it's very simple. It's just a simple dish. Where if you go to Target, it's too fancy. They have all these little nooks and crannies, and if you buy a lot, then it's hard to stack them.
And a million options that in the long run is one of those things where it seems like this is important, but it does. Your kid doesn't care what the plate looks like that the food is on. Right. I mean, they will when they get older. Then they'll yell at you because you gave them the wrong colored cup. But when they're a baby, they don't care. Yes. And mixing their food together is probably a good idea rather than keeping it in different compartments.
Right. So I just, look out for those, go to the baby section, the utensil section at IKEA. And I thought those are really good baby table dish eating ware.
We have those and still use them.
The IKEA ones?
Yeah, really? We still use them. We don't use the silverware. But we use the plates and the cups are still our go-to plasticware at our house. We don't use them a lot because I'm kind of a little anti-plastic too. But definitely for, they make a toaster strudel or something, some toast, and they'll throw it on a small plate like that.
Oh my gosh. I wish I'd have known. Yep. Okay, tell us your favorite you can't live without baby product. I actually would be very curious. I'd love to know about this. I always love stuff like this. Comment below. Tell a friend about our channel and listen to us on your phone. Take us with you wherever you are. Subscribe, comment, and give us a thumbs up. Or it's your choice. You can give us a thumbs down too.
Share us with all of your friends. We want to become part of your lives and learn from each other.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye-bye.